Anyone can read it.
Yeah.
How do you feel with other men that love to hear themselves talk?
How do you deal?
Oh, how do you deal?
Yeah, how do you
Sorry.
deal with
How do you deal with other men that love to hear themselves talk? I start a podcast with them.
Hey,
Oh,
damn,
shade.
shots fired.
Yeah, no.
Gotta monetize this.
Hey, there you go, right? I can't even disagree. I love the sound of my voice.
It's
Oh,
like
shit.
music to my fucking ears.
Yeah, great. You guys should be thankful I'm here. Hear my voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I honestly, I just let them talk off
Yeah.
a lot of times. I let
stare
them talk when
deeply
they're
in their
around.
eyes.
I never tried. I never try to over talk them because then it just gets to a point where you're actually frustrated. If you just let them talk, eventually they'll run out of breath and you get a pause and then you can speak in between that pause.
Yeah. You know what's funny? I used to be in sales, so like you get used to people like loving to hear themselves like talk because I mean you gotta like. That's the one thing. Like I learned to fake smile and fake laugh so good that sometimes I can't even tell who I am anymore.
Yeah, no, I learned that. I learned that fucking working at the comedy club, just fucking fake laughing. Like, because there'd be so many people that are like, "Oh my god, I'm just as funny as you." Like, I'm so funny, like actually, and now I'm gonna tell you about it, and then they'll just tell you forever about all of their life, and it's just like, wow.
Yeah. One thing I really. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say you don't want to like make them feel bad because they're like paying customers, so you gotta, like, sit there and take it, laugh, and pretend that it's funny. But a lot of the time they're just like depressing. They're horribly depressing. But yeah, go ahead.
No, I think the worst interaction I had like when I was doing sales was this old lady that walked into the store. I was at Mattress Firm in case you guys were wondering, but yeah, it's like she came in and it's like I was thinking she wanted to buy something, but like about 10 minutes in I realized she just wanted someone to talk to. Like she was decrepitly old. She was like so old. It was like she was all hunched over. She was tiny. Her teeth were yellowed. Like one of her eyes looked like it wasn't lined up. And like she had like little gnawed gremlin fingers. And she was a nice lady, but god damn it, she wouldn't shut the fuck up. Like she would sit on the bed and I'm like trying to sell her the bed. And I'm like, oh, try this. And like she couldn't hear. She had like a hearing aid or something. So every time she wanted to talk, she would like grab my arm and like pull me into her. And I'm like, I have to be so fucking accommodating. I'm just letting this happen. I'm just like, oh god, I hate this lady because her breath stinks. And she's talking to me and she like talks right into your face and she spits because she has like decaying teeth. So it was just awful.
What if she laid back on the bed, spread her legs open, and then you can see her pussy and her bladder is hanging out of it.
God.
You can see a little bladder hanging out.
Oh, I shoot that zombie right in the head. Yo,
that's true though. Like old ladies, their bladders will fall out of their vaginas.
I didn't know this. I don't know how you know
when
this.
you get too old, your bladder will fall out of your pussy.
That's wow.
And you're like, I'm gonna fuck it back in.
He starts turning inside out.
Puff that motherfucker back in there.
Oh God, no! I'm staying away from that. I'm calling the doctor. I'm calling a fucking.
I need a doctor. You call 911. I need a doctor.
Yeah, I need a doctor. I don't know what's happening. She's dying.
Not for her. I need someone to wipe my memory.
I need a lobotomy, please.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, but no, that was like the most annoying thing because she was in there for like damn near like an hour. And I didn't.
Buy the mattress?
No,
Damn.
She just told me about how her daughter was like, doing all the. She was like, my daughter isn't married. I always wanted to dance, but my mom didn't want me to because women had to be super feminine back in the 30s or something. And then
She told you everything.
Yeah,
Back before World War II.
she literally told me all her regrets. She told me about her husband and how he died. And
Bro, you could have got some pussy. I feel. Bro, it sounds like you could have got laid, bro.
No, I wanted her to go.
Home with you?
Yeah, man. Yeah, well, I want to stuff that bladder right back in.
What if you tried and it just like squirted piss all over you?
Dude, I would have like just died. I would have just
like your soul
I
leaves
would have
your
literally
body.
left my body.
Yeah.
I can't believe this is my life right now. This is great.
But yeah, what you guys got to answer? How do you handle people that just love to hear themselves talk? What about you?
Shit,
Rosie?
stop listening.
Just zone out.
Yeah, pretty
Nice
much.
and simple.
Yeah.
Stop listening to their ass. I know like if somebody's just overly talking, first of all I stop listening, then I just get into my phone, then eventually be like, true shit. Well, I'm finna slide.
Right, yo ass, you do that to me, you fucking motherfucker, bro. His ass literally does that shit to me.
Yo, Roosevelt's the kind of guy that gives the like the oh really that's crazy
like
That's
true.
crazy.
That's like a direct ghosty quote.
Especially when his ass is hot, he'll be like, "I feel that." Not even listening to shit
not
you
even
saying.
That's the best way to react, though. Like honestly, if you're just like, bro, I don't want to put input into this shit. You just shit, true.
Yeah,
Shit,
yeah,
I don't play that. I don't play that.
Oh,
though.
word?
I
Damn, that's
don't play that
crazy.
shit though. I definitely be reeling it in. I'd be like, nigga, I know you not paying attention,
I
bro.
need a response.
What I do is, and Leezy probably knows this too, because I've been talking to him a little more often. I say, right?
Yeah, just
I say, right? What do you think?
Yeah.
I demand a response from motherfuckers.
Yeah, I usually slip a question in there if I feel like you're not listening.
Yeah. So I definitely try to
Keep
reel
it
it in.
sharp.
Yeah, keep you on your fucking toes, man.
That's funny as
You're
fuck.
like no dipping.
If someone's talking to me too much, I just stare at them like really intently in their eyes.
I went through a phase where I really liked listening to people. Like I liked listening to people talk because, like, I don't know, I craved social interaction, and having someone talk to me at length made me feel like,
Feel validated.
yeah. Well, no, it didn't validate me. It made me feel like
And you didn't have to buy that
It made me
mattress.
feel like I was validating them because I'd read somewhere.
This all narcissistic shit.
Well, no, is it not true though? Come on.
I guess, but it
If
just
you're
sounds funny that, like, me listening to them is a privilege for them.
It is.
It's like, yo,
It is technically. If you look at any
you don't
kind of
deserve my ears.
well, think about it. If you're talking to somebody, they have they can be like Roosevelt.
My
and just
attention is
tune
a
them out
privilege.
and play with their phone,
Yeah.
or they can listen to you. It's a privilege to be listened to. Not everyone has someone to listen to them.
That'd be fair.
Yeah.
I mean, you start off listening initially, but then they start talking too fucking
They
much.
start
Then you
dragging
just
on.
Like, oh, okay.
Right, but if you can take that 20-minute conversation, bro, people really feel grateful for that.
You just gotta find a way
If
to
it
cut
was
them off.
if they was only talking for 20 minutes though, they keep
I was
going.
saying 20 was long. Is 20 not? I mean, I've talked to motherfuckers for. I've listened to people talk for literally like 5 or 6 hours, and alcohol is what got me through it. Being drunk
There you
is
go.
definitely what got me through it. But I was in customer fucking service, so it's like you listen to them talk. You don't talk the whole time.
Wait, you were drunk?
I
You
was,
went to work drunk?
huh?
You went to work drunk?
Hell yeah, I was at a comedy club. It was at a fucking bar.
Yeah, I guess that makes
Right,
sense.
right, right.
I would just get drunk, assemble all of the audience, and then we would sit outside in this tight little area,
Okay.
hot as hell, and then they would go around and everybody would just talk. But I wouldn't talk too much because, you run out of fucking stories. Like, how many times am I going to tell the same fucking stories to different people?
Yeah.
20 minutes in that setting though don't sound too long.
Yeah.
Because it's
Well,
like
no.
a social setting, but it's like
I was saying 20 minutes for you. In that setting, it's more like, because they'll sit there for like 2 hours, 3 hours.
Mm.
Yeah.
Damn.
Anyway.